Prince Harry has been given his second day of evidence in court, being cross-examined again, and by the barrister Green. And then for a short period he was with his own barrister briefly. And then just a few minutes ago, Jane Kerr, who was royal editor for the Daily Mirror, senior royal editor for the Daily Mirror, and she's been on the witness stand. And the point that I think Prince Harry has been putting across is, no, there's no smoking gun, except possibly the tracking device which he found under Chelsea's car, but we don't know who put it there. But there's no clear evidence. Yes, I know that somebody hacked my phone, but there's information which he says very clearly couldn't have come from another source. And the only response of the barrister cross-examining him was, well, it could have come from another source. Well, then I think probably it's up to the Mirror to produce that other source. The Mirror has engaged in a monumental effort to destroy evidence over the last 20 years. And I think Jane Kerr's response, which was just extraordinary. For Jane Kerr, I think we could have substituted Holly Willoughby and we would have had as much sense. Or even Matt Hancock. Both of them with a sort of simpering smile of indifference and a hope that that's going to get away with it all. No, it's just a simpering smile and I'm only human. No, far from human, these individuals. Far from human. These people... These people know where the bodies are buried, and Jane Kerr cannot get away with it by saying, so long ago. And, well, when she's asked if she knew what the fellow was up to, who she paid off, she paid a man who was known to be a phone hacker. And there are invoices, receipts paid in her name. And she said, I thought he was just collecting telephone numbers. It's absurd. It's absurd. Matt Hancock could have said the same rubbish about PPE. I thought they were real. Look, it doesn't wash. It doesn't wash. And forgetting something, it's not realistic in this situation. Hasn't she done her homework? Hasn't she looked back at her diaries? Doesn't she have a record? Hasn't she spoken to the Daily Mirror? Oh, of course she's spoken to the Daily Mirror staff. They've told her to keep quiet. I presume. I allege. I assume. It's a scabby, scurrilous, scandalous exposition. And Prince Harry, I think anything you thought of Prince Harry up to now, change your mind. He's a noble and good man who's exposing something of the gutter about our country, and it needs exposing and it needs this publicity because it's disgusting and it runs all the way through the sewer of media. It's about manipulation, it's about control, and it's about gathering information and using it against people rather than for people. It's scandalous.